Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly Love Tarot forecast. This is for the week of December 17th through December 23rd, 2018. I'm going to start by pulling a card for the overall energy that you will be dealing with this week in regards to love and romance, Capricorn. So let's see what's up. Okay, so we've got Serenity. Nice. So we are very focused on positive vibes or wanting balance, or we are really feeling that this week. You know, it's a general reading, so it could go either way. This is your overall energy, so we're very focused on trying to achieve this state of being, or this is what we're experiencing. And it says, avoid the drama that is near you and seek a path of peace, calmness, and serenity. Take a walk, breathe deeply, and be still. Capricorn, this week it's not in your best interest to engage an angry partner, okay? Or just whoever you're involved with in a romantic way. And the cat, I'm sorry, he just hears me and he wants to just see what it's about. So I'll open the door. Maybe that will get him to quiet down. Anyways, this here, it's like if somebody's really testing you, really triggering you, your partner, whoever you're involved with, thoughts and memories of the past, Capricorn, it's very, very good to not react in a negative fashion. If somebody's provoking you, it's best for you to kind of try to bring the peace, bring the serenity. Not because like you've got to be the bigger person, but whatever's to come after this week, you're going to be happy that you didn't say all the things that you really wanted to say. Also with serenity, you may be the solace for your partner this week if they're going through a lot of stress and drama in other areas of their life, or they may be your solace this week if you're going through a lot of different stresses and dramas in your personal life outside of the relationship. So let's pull some more cards. Okay. So we have the Strength card over here, along with the Two of Cups. And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, he actually wants to be this way. And we have the Devil, which this is Capricorn energy. So potentially, you know, you could have a Leo, or you could have a fellow Capricorn, or maybe an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But Capricorn with this, I kind of, you know, this is an intense energy. I mean, you see the Devil right here, and then this is an intense energy because there's the Devil. So there's either a lot of tensions going on outside of your romance where you both are just kind of struggling, and together, like, you guys are finding peace and solace with each other, where, you know, in each other's arms there is the serenity and the peace and the safe haven, where maybe a lot of things outside of you guys that's just not the case, but you guys are good, okay? I don't really get the sense, like, if there's any tension between the two of you, who you're committed to, or whoever you're dating or dealing with this week romantically, Capricorn, again, there might be some tensions where somebody is just feeling like stressed out. But here, you're showing us this Two of Cups. It's like, don't react. Even if somebody is pushing your buttons, Capricorn, you hold your ground and hold the space for them, that space of love and serenity, and don't let them pull you down, because it's like any attitude or energy they're projecting towards you, it's not about you or your relationship. It's about whatever else they're going through. And as long as you can see that, you know, this week it's like, just be more compromising and flexible. But that's not to say, like, be a pushover or anything like that. And, you know, if you're holding your tongue and holding back, next week, or, you know, next week, you'll be able to say the things you wanted to say. You'll present it in a much different light, obviously, but it's like this week it is really touchy, really sensitive, and you can keep the balance and all things flowing smoothly if you don't engage somebody else's drama and negative attitude. And since this is romantically, it would be theirs, or family members attached to them, or whatever. You know, it's like you are the safe space, Capricorn. So let's pull some more cards and keep adding to this. Okay, yep, look at that. First card out, we've got grief. We've got victim. We have cycles. We have compromise. So pretty much they're saying everything I just said. And look at bound. There's the devil again. Yes, Capricorn. Either you're really stressed out, they're really stressed out. If they're barking at you, Capricorn, don't take it personally. It's not about you. It's really just like whatever they're going through. And this week, just compromise this week. They get a free pass this week, but that doesn't mean next week you don't call them out for their behavior and how they made you feel this week, okay? It doesn't mean you're just like, oh, treat me like crap or say whatever you want to say and I'm just going to let that happen. No, it's that if you really engage that this week, it's just going to be a blow up that nobody's going to be happy with the outcome, where you guys are going to say things you don't mean, because this energy is like, it's not about you, but they're projecting it towards you just because you're the closest person to them, and they've got to kind of work through it here, okay? So just keep that in mind, Capricorn, and be the love, because the more you remain soft, like, that's why he flipped like that, okay? Because in this position, he's nasty. He is hard to deal with. He's mean. He's sharp with his tongue. He just wants to be right to be right. He's stomping around, causing all kinds of, you know, noise and clatter and threatening. But he flips. And on this side here, he is, okay, I'm sorry. I overreacted. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have been like that. So Capricorn, I feel if somebody's really barking at you, that's why you're better served to not engage it, because they're going to come back and say, all right, I was totally wrong. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have taken that out on you, or I shouldn't have projected that towards you this week, you know, whatever. And all is well. Now, for others of you where it's like this tension is taking place directly between you and your partner or whoever you're dealing with, it's kind of like you guys are going through a cycle, like you just kind of repeat this same cycle over and over and over. And the reason why is because your guys' connection is quite strong. There's a lot of chemistry there, and when there's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of friction. And with the victim here, somebody is kind of always feeling like they're not getting enough, or they're just unhappy, they're feeling bad, they're feeling sad, and it's time for like some compromise here in the relationship. Somebody's got to give or bend a bit more than they have, whether that's you, Capricorn, or that's who you're dealing with. It's like you will keep going through this same cycle, which to me in a weekly reading is going to be like the same fight, the same tension, the same friction over and over and over again, until, you know, you guys come to a compromise, a solution that benefits both of you. And by being soft and being flexible, that's how they're, you know, the person you're dealing with, their energy flips around and they're much easier to deal with. So Capricorn, this week, either you are holding your tongue because they're barking at you, which you can call them out next week and they will apologize for sure. So just don't take it personally or get too upset. Whatever they're saying or doing, like, they're just going through some crap. So don't just be like, okay, fine, you go on with your bad self, and you will hear back from them. I'm sorry, Capricorn, that I did and said those things. Those of you where this is the tension between you and the person that you're involved with directly, we've got to compromise so we can break this cycle. Like, somebody's got to be a bit more flexible and give. And I do see, like, tempers and frictions running high here, like both people being very fixed in their stance and their what they want. But if we both compromise and bend some, it's like peace is achieved and we're happy. So keep that in mind, Capricorn. Right now, Venus is in Scorpio. So I'm just going to pull some extra cards here to see what she's doing for you guys this week, what energy she's projecting to you guys, since it's very intense, very powerful. All right, free will. Choose the path that is true to your values and do not hold back. Be bold and exercise your free will. You cannot change others. You can only change yourself. So Miss Venus, Capricorn, is trying to really empower you and get you to assert your boundaries. And if you're not down for something, you're really not wanting something, instead of just doing it to satisfy, you are coming to the place of, look, we need a compromise. Like, this just isn't always going to be all about you, all right? Like, we need a compromise here. So very empowering energy over here that Venus is giving to you to really transform, like, where we don't have boundaries and we really just kind of give because we love the person, right? No, we're becoming far more assertive with ourselves and like, look, can only meet you halfway. Like, I'm done with this. And over here, we have nature. Sit in nature today or connect with animals to ignite your passion for clarity. A still mind reveals many answers. Yeah, so this person who is really stressed out, Capricorn, yeah, they've just got to balance their self. And once that happens, they're going to come back and apologize. So just don't react and play in if they're barking at you this week or being difficult or just stupid. And you're like, what on earth? Don't play into it, because they're going to come back with their tail between their legs and realize how much of a jerk they were to you for no reason. Okay? And that those of you, the friction in between, same thing. We've got to come to a compromise. And once we do that, we're both willing to bend a little bit. It's like we break this cycle, you know, where we're break up, make up, it's hot, it's cold, like we can't get along, we can't agree. We break that. Somebody's got to make the first move, though, so keep that in mind. So anyways, Capricorn, those are your messages for this week. But before I let you go, I just want to make an announcement that I will be on Heather's show Tuesday, December 18th. I have posted about this on my community page, and I've also left a link to the show in the description box below. So on Tuesday, you could just click that and it will take you right to the show. It starts at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So I hope that you tune in. We're going to let Spirit guide the whole show, and we're going to open the phone lines up to free personal readings. So anyways, Capricorn, I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.